Om Shri Sai Ram. Dear students, in the last class we have started the lesson that is the introduction to sociology. In that class we have discussed about the meaning and definitions of the sociology. Next we have also discussed about the nature and scope of sociology. So in today's class let us discuss about the importance of sociology. So you know that the sociology is the youngest science among the social sciences, but its uses are universal. It has various uses. So let us see one by one the importance of sociology. So it is given, the first one, sociology studies human society scientifically. So by getting the knowledge of that is the sociology, if you read sociology, so you will get the knowledge of that is the society scientifically. Here the sociology constructs a systematic body of knowledge about the human society, and also with its scientific studies possible in sociology only. No other branch of social sciences will study about the society in particular, but sociology studies the society and what are the processes are there in the society. So this scientific study of the society, so this will help, that is a progress in other fields of human life. If you study the society properly, then it will help us to that is develop ourselves in other fields of that is life. So this is the first one. Next, second one, sociology supplements the personality development. Sociology supplements the personality development. No doubt human being mainly is a social being. In the beginning itself we discussed that is the human being is a social being. He can't live alone. He must live among the others. So man is often expected to get adjusted with the changing nature of the society. Society always will change. So the man must we must adjust with the changing that is the nature of the society. So by creating a holistic understanding about the social structure, so sociology creates a whole structure understanding about the social structure. Next, there is a growth and changes, and individual responsibility. We will also study about the what are the responsibilities of individual in the society. So by studying all these things, that is social structure, growth and changes, next individual responsibilities, so it facilitates, or sociology helps in the development of the personality. So if you study the sociology, that will help us in our personality development. Next, thirdly, here understanding social processes. If you sociology helps in the understanding the social processes. So here, that is the sociology helps, that is a proper understanding of social processes. So it studies the religion. Why like this? So the sociology studies the religion, next traditions, what are there in the beginning from the human life, next culture, next social rules and regulations, values and ideals. So of various structure, not only a particular society. So sociology studies the various societies. So we have various religions will be there, traditions will be there, culture, social rules and regulations, next values and ideals are there. So by studying all these things, so this will help us to understand that is the various social processes. So sociology is also helpful in understanding that is the interrelationship of various social institutions. There are various social institutions in the society. So if you study sociology, if you read sociology, it will help us, that is what is the interrelationship between the various social institutions. Next, fourthly, so it aids in understanding social problems and their solutions. If you read sociology, it will help in understanding the social problems and their solution. So there are various, that is problems, a number of problems in the society. So every society suffers from its own social problem. So if you just observe in our society, there are various problems like crime, next juvenile crime, that's a bala parada, next communal clashes are there, next alcoholism is there, hunger, next malnutrition, caste system is there, that is a caste based discrimination, next unemployment is there, gambling is there, prostitution, child labor, inequality and various other problems are there in the society. So these are the various problems we can observe in the present society. What are these? That is the crime, juvenile crime, next that is the communal clashes, caste based discrimination, next hunger is there, alcoholism, we have the malnutrition, unemployment problem is there, gambling, prostitution, child labor, inequality. So such type of various problems are there in the society. So if you read the sociology or a scientific study of these problems, that is provide better insights, which help in scientific solution. If you that is understand the problems in a proper way, if you study the problems in a proper way, what are the causes and what are the effects of the problems, then you will get, that is the scientific solutions. We have to solve these problems. We means the government must along with the government, that the people also should join to solve these problems. But in what way? That is the sociology decides what are the scientific solutions to overcome these that is the social problems. Next, sociology supports the effective implementation of developmental programs. Sociology supports the effective implementation of, that is the of developmental programs. So depending on the scientific study of the, that is the various problems, the government will that is implement various developmental programs. So in order to overcome the problems, the government will implement this that is the program. But if you read sociology in a proper way, so that will help to implement these developmental programs in a scientific way or in a proper way. So these are the importance of sociology. So next, let us study about the relationship or the interrelation between sociology and other social sciences. Interrelationship between sociology and other social sciences. No doubt sociology, it has its own field of study, but at the same time it is having relation with the other social subjects. So with the relation with the other social sciences, that is the sociology will continue as a separate branch of knowledge. So let us see what are the relation of sociology with the other social sciences. In the beginning, so relationship between sociology and political science. Relationship between sociology and political science. So there is a close relationship between sociology and political science. So you know that the political science studies the interactions between Political science studies the interactions between political institutions, for example government or the parties or the state, all these things, judiciary. So it studies the interactions of the political institution. Next, political life of human beings, political life of human beings as citizens, that is we have a political life, and also political institutions of human society. So this is the subject matter of, that is a political science. Political science studies about the political institutions, that is the political life of human being and the political institution. So it is the study of interactions between these, that is institution. What about the sociology? Sociology studies the various social institutions. Example, that is the social groups are there, social institutions are there. So that function, these social groups or institutions will function within the framework of political structure, within the framework of the political structure. For example, state and government is there, so that is the subject matter of the political science. But the society in which we are living, so this is within the it comes under the state and that is the government. That means, so this part is it is having relation with the, that is the political institution. So this is the interrelationship between sociology and political science. Secondly, relationship between sociology and history. Relationship between sociology and history. So what is history? So history, it is a recreation of the, that is the life of a past society. So history recreates the life of a past society. What about sociology? So sociology, it is the recreation of the contemporary society. So it studies the present society. So this is the difference between the history and sociology. So history studies the life of a past society. Sociology studies the life of a present society. So sociology helps history. How? That is, it supports historians by providing scientific knowledge of various social institutions and their roles and functions. So while studying or recreating the history of the past society, so there comes, that is the various social institutions are there and its roles and regulations or its functions. So sociology provides this knowledge to the historian. So on the basis of this, that is the historians will recreate the past society. Next, relationship between sociology and anthropology. So the relationship between sociology and anthropology, so this is widely recognized today. So what is anthropology? So the culture and social path of human beings and its history is studied in, that is the anthropology. So anthropology studies what? The culture and social path of the human beings and its history. So this is the anthropology. What about sociology? So sociology, it is an independent, that is the study or branch of study. So by studying the social life holistically, sociology studies, that is the society in a whole manner, whereas anthropology studies only the culture and the path of human beings and history, that is its history. So like that, sociology provides objective analysis of the various social institutions. Sociology provides objective analysis of the various social institutions. So this is the relationship between, that is the sociology and anthropology. Next, relationship between sociology and psychology. Sociology and psychology. So these two subjects, sociology and psychology, these are complementary to each other. These are complementary to each other. So psychology studies, that is the behavioral aspects of human beings. What? It studies the behavior of human beings. So from psychological perspectives, so it studies the that is the behavior of the human beings on the basis of the psychology. So whereas that is the sociology, so it seeks to study the social behavior, social interactions and the functions of the social institution. So that is the psychology studies the behavior of human beings, whereas sociology studies the behavior of, that is the social behavior. It studies the social behavior, their psychology studies the individual behavior or human being. So sociology studies the social behavior, social interactions and that is the functions of social institutions. Next we have relationship between sociology and economics. So this is another social science, economics. So here these are economic studies, that is the economical activities of human beings. So in economics what we study, the economic activities of we people. So whereas sociology, it seeks to understand the interaction between the economic and social activities of human beings. So sociology studies, that is the interaction between the social activities and the economic activities of the human being. So it also, sociology also probes how human behavior forms the economic activities. How human behavior forms the economic activities. We are living in the society, but in order to live in this society, we have to depend on some that is the economical activities. So that is the behavior, human behavior forms the various economic activities. So this is the relationship between the sociology and economics. So all these social sciences are having its relation with sociology. It is not possible to study sociology that is without the relation with the other social sciences. So sociology that is, it developed itself as a scientific branch of knowledge depending on the other social sciences. So totally we can say that while analyzing the social behavior, so sociology interacts with other social sciences in its own way. While analyzing the social behavior, so sociology interacts with other social sciences in its own way. So in today's class we have discussed about the importance of sociology. Next, after that we studied the interrelationship between the sociology and other social sciences. Sai Ram.